Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today I've got another video for you guys. So I'm going to be going through my belt collection. So I kind of started doing this simply because, you know, I obviously have done like my shoe collection last year. I did my handbag collection last year. And I really like to showcase like some items in my collection. And really I feel all the items I have in my belt collection are items I did not spend a whole lot of money on. Like, they weren't expensive belts. I've been tempted to buy very expensive belts, but I feel like there are ways in which you can save, so I'll also go through that, a little bit of that in my video. But yeah, I just wanted to show you some of my favorite belts, and a lot of these are vintage, and some of them are new too. So yeah, let's just get into it. How about I do this? I think I'm just gonna like model it for you guys because I feel like it's something I can easily model. Now I literally have just put my belts in the shoe box, like so like not cool, like not like fancy like YouTube person, but like yeah, I just feel like, you know what, let's just get into it. So you know what, I'll show you one of my most worn belts, and this one I bought, I think, was it last year or the year before that? But it is by the designer Maison Margiela. Easily like one of my favorite designers. If you are not familiar with my channel, I do quite wear Maison Margiela quite a bit. And this is a great brand, known for like more so doing things like deconstruction. I wouldn't really say like they're really famous for like their, you know, belts making abilities, but I just love these belts. Now, one thing I did do was I did get it in an extra small, but I like to wear my pants high-waisted. So if I just wore it like at a lower level, lower waist, it would be fine, but I had to punch in extra holes. So you can get like a hole puncher. That's where I got one from Amazon. And if you do find a belt you like, but it's just too big, I think it's worth investing in one of those kinds of pieces. Like if you think about it, you can use like hole punchers for like bag straps, obviously this, like if you have shoe straps on your shoes. I remember when I worked at a shoe store, like customers would like ask to get it done. Obviously they would have to like purchase the item first and then we'd like modify the shoe. But yeah, I just think it's such a great little belt, and it's just like you can see the logo, but you don't, like, it's not really a famous brand in the way that like, you know, some of the other brands are, you know, well known for having logos. So I'll show you some more of those styles, but yeah, that's one of my favorites. And next I got, okay, so this is a vintage piece. I unboxed this on my channel, I believe sometime last year, and I bought from a Japanese reseller. So you may probably know this if you buy vintage, but if you don't, like, you can buy a lot of really great things in Japan because they have just like more like they just have stricter rules in terms of, and laws in terms of like what you can and what you can't sell in terms of like authentic luxury goods. So you just feel a little bit more secure buying like a luxury off of, you know, Japan reseller versus another country. So yeah, it's a Dior belt, and you know, I really, whoops, my pocket's like weirdly sticking out. I love it. Like even with these jeans, I wear this belt quite a lot with these like sort of the lighter wash jeans, and yeah, it's vintage, but like, you know, if I were to buy this belt new, like I was almost considering buying a Dior belt, and it was just like, you know, like $800, like really, and it can be even more than that. I think that was like one of the cheaper ones. This cost me like $100. Oh, and I don't remember what my Maison Margiela one cost me, but I want to say it was like $250, somewhere around there, $250, like under $300, maybe like $280, but something around that price point, from Louisa Via Roma, and I did use a coupon code on that. Okay, I'll show you guys this one. So this is, whoops. So this is a piece that I was kind of like, I don't know, like I don't wear it that much, and it is a Roberto Cavalli belt. I thought it was the coolest thing. I bought it on the Real. I think it was something like, it was definitely under $100 for sure. Like it wasn't terribly expensive. It actually had like tags and everything on it, so it was in like superb condition. I did have to punch holes into it, but like I feel like with this belt, it looks so Games of Thronesy in a way that I'm not like really comfortable with this sort of like tooth dagger detail. I don't really know if it's like 100% like for me. I don't know. I haven't found something that I want to wear it with. So yeah, it's one of those things that I'm like, I don't want to say regret purchasing it, but it's like I don't regret it. It's just I have yet to find the perfect outfit for it. And like really that's like a shopping mistake you shouldn't do. Like you shouldn't just buy something because like you should buy things that already go with your like wardrobe, and that's just like, you know, something I've learned, so that way you don't make mistakes like me. Okay, so this is literally one of my most worn pieces, and this is a Versace belt with the whole Medusa logo. I bought this at the Toronto Premium Outlets. It was on sale, and then it was like an extra 30% off. I know that it was like, I want to say it was less than $250. Like it was that kind of price point. Like it was on sale, and then it was like an extra percentage. I believe it was 30% off, but it was one of those kinds of deal situations, and I just love it. Like I think this looks really great with like dresses, with like jeans that I'm wearing today. It just like dresses an outfit up, and I'm a huge fan. So yeah, I love having like an assortment of different belt styles. And this one, it's just all black, so we'll go with everything naturally. And it goes with my little Versace hair beret. Okay, so next. Okay, so this is another piece I purchased from The Real, definitely under $100. I know that for sure. I bought this, and I am so glad I did. So this is by Etro. And okay, so this has like these beautiful gold gems, gold and purple gem detailing. So like gold hardware with like purple gems is what I meant to say. But you know how like the thick belt trend is now a thing? This was not a thing. I would like even go as far to say that this belt probably cost me less than $50. I think. At least less than $50 US. Like I would go as far as saying that. I don't remember. But it was extremely inexpensive. Like definitely under $100. So I can't obviously wear it with this. But like I'm like thinking like, oh my gosh, like I want to just go to a thrift store and buy some like big thick belts, because the thick belt's all the rage. And you know, imagine I was wearing this. Imagine this is like a dress. Like how cute is that? But yeah, I'm a huge fan of this belt, and I'm so glad I got it, and it's so nice. And yes, it's vintage, like you can tell like, you know, there's some wear on it, but like, you know, you don't see the inside, you see the outside, and the outside's really cute. This is a belt I purchased from Essence. This is by Isabel Marant. So like what, it's just like a leather, it's just literally a piece of leather. And this is a very inexpensive like piece that you can get from Isabel Marant. So I always like F up when I'm trying to tie this. So it's one of those belts. Okay, let me just make sure I got this right. I think it's like this. I feel like I'm like tying a tie or something. It's like one of those things that you can just like, oh my gosh, this is so embarrassing. It's gonna make sense. Okay, there we go. So this is how you wear it. You tie it up like this, and it's just so cool. Like I just love this aesthetic with just tying up the belt and then just kind of getting this like fold over detail. And I think it looks so cool. It just says like, hey, I'm, you know, like I know how to tie a belt in a cool way. But it's like designed to look like that. And I just love it. And yeah, I purchased it from Essence. I got it on the Essence sale. Like Essence has a really good Christmas, like Boxing Week sale. So yeah, like it's definitely something to look out for. These generally are not very expensive. I think it was only like, you know, maybe like 30% off, maybe 20% off. It wasn't terribly reduced, but you know, it's always nice to get stuff on sale. Okay, and the last belt, literally something I was so happy to get, and this is a Celine horse carriage belt. It's like a really skinny belt, And I just love this horse carriage motif. I think this looks so good when you wear like just like a basic black. I have like a lacy dress I like to wear it with, and it's just so pretty. It's so like vintage, and it definitely looks vintage. And no one knows what it is, but it's like, it's one of those pieces that like, it's just so pretty. Yeah, so yeah, and that's my belt collection. And this I also bought from a Japanese reseller. So just another great place to find some of your favorite like leather accessories. Go check out like Japanese resellers. So that's my video. Those are all my belts. I definitely would love to have more. I think belts are such a great way to like elevate an outfit, to like really cinch in your waist, to make something look more flattering. So it's like multi-purpose. Like it's not just like, you know, a cute little bracelet or a ring. It's like, oh, it can actually add to your outfit and make your outfit look, you know, more fashion forward or more like luxurious than your outfit actually really is. And it's not, and you can spend a lot of money. Like you can spend $1,000 or even $2,000, as I've seen with some Dior belts. But I think check the pre-love market first. Check out Japanese resellers, you know, obviously do your research, but like, you know, or just check out the sales, and there's some really great sales, you know, that happen throughout the year. I've definitely been tempted to buy a few other belts, but I feel like, you know, if I were to buy another belt, I would probably just buy vintage, to be honest, because I've had like a lot of great success buying secondhand belts. But yeah, so thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye.